What's going on? Port Allen, Louisiana, stand up. West Baton Rouge and everybody tuning in live. This is Nothing But Facts, the live podcast. We're coming out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but of course we're representing the great city of Port Allen, Louisiana. And on today's show, we have our newly elected school board representative representing the mighty District 6. Sharika Grace. Say hey to the people, Sharika.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hey, y'all. So we're going to be letting Sharika introduce herself. And before we get started, I just want to let you know how proud we are of you. I got the call in Dallas.
Wow.
And you were getting ready to run for school board and as a representative on the school board. And I was just ecstatic. I was excited. We knew each other before you even got on the school board. We worshiped together.
Yes.
And it's a huge blessing
to
have the first, and correct me if I'm wrong, because it's nothing but facts, okay? The first elected, youngest African-American female elected to the school board. Did I get that right?
You did get it right. I am the youngest.
Hey, give her a hand. Stop what you're doing and give her a hand.
Glory to God.
History making. All glory to God. And we are proud of you. And it goes to show what happens when the people do vote. When they come out and they vote, we can make history and we can make a change.
Yeah.
Before I let you introduce yourself, I have to give a huge shout out to Mark Alexander. I'm representing MAD, man. Man, let me tell you, I was walking in the French Quarter, and I can't tell you how many people were turning their heads, and it's actually what I was mad at. I said, man, I'm not mad, I'm mad fresh. You forgot the fresh at the bottom. So shout out to Mark Alexander and Mad Fresh. We had an outstanding podcast last episode.
He's an awesome individual.
An awesome man.
Yes.
Disconnect.
And God bless that brother. God bless that brother.
Yes.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are.
Hey, first and foremost, thanks again, God. Thanks again, District 6. I am Sharika Grace.
96.
Your West Baton Rouge representative, school board member representative for District 6. So, again, I appreciate every vote, every prayer, every word of encouragement. So just thank you, and let's work.
Let's get to work. Work. What got you inspired to run for school board? Because you're going to have a lot of young African-American females, young females in general, that are going to see you as a trailblazer. You broke through the glass ceiling. So what inspired you to do this at your age? How old are you?
I'm 39.
We have a school board elected representative that's under 50. God is good. God is good.
He is all the time.
So what inspired you to do that?
I've always had a heart and a passion for the youth, even when I was a little girl. And I just kept asking what was my purpose. And in me asking him and seeking my purpose, I was running into graduates from Port Allen High, recent graduates, and they would say, I'd ask them, how's it going? I heard you went to college, congratulations. And they'd be like, oh, it's not going so good, I wasn't prepared. So I'm thinking, okay, you weren't prepared, that there's no one on your shoulder riding you for you to do the right things in school, make good grades, do your work, study. And they were like, no, ma'am, it's like, I wasn't prepared. I didn't get the education I needed. And I'm like, what? And it took me back to when I graduated from Port Allen High, 1998. Shout out class of 98. Port Allen High. Port Allen High, class of 98. Yeah, and I was an honor roll student. For the most part, I had my downs. Sometimes I didn't feel like it, but for the most part, I made pretty decent grades, really good grades, let me say that. When I went to college, it was 2 years after I graduated, but college math was just like a slap in the face, like, whoa.
Where did you go to college?
Southern University. I am an alum, thank you. Hell to be. Hey.
We are so proud of you and so
Thank
proud
you.
of Southern University, which is a historically black college university here in Baton Rouge. So
Thank you.
on that.
Thank
It's
you.
nothing but HBCU.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And outside of those conversations, I was running into kids that were still in school, middle school, elementary school, fourth graders, and they're like, they treat us like we're in jail. I'm like, what's going on? And my youngest son isn't in school in Port Allen for reasons of, yeah. Okay. So I was like, well, how do I get involved? Like, how can I make a change? And I'm encouraging them, just do your best, put your best foot forward. Can't nobody tell you what you're not going to be, because what's for you is for you. God already ordained your path. You just have to line up with it. And, they're looking at me like, all right, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. And I'd hear little things like they were getting in trouble. And I'm like, okay, we could talk about the problem all day, but Sharika, how are you going to be a part of the solution? Hello. So in seeking my purpose and asking him and questioning him, I felt like I was in a box just hitting the walls. Like, Lord, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. What you're trying to tell me? He kept saying youth. So I started speaking to someone that became my mentor. And he was like, Sharika, you want to do something with the youth? And he was just throwing things out. And he's like, hey, start looking in the school board. If you don't want to teach, start looking in the school board. And I'm like, okay, I don't really want to be enclosed in the walls as a teacher. I want to move and make a difference, and just bring them with me. So started speaking to my spiritual parents, my pastors, and awesome God, anointed. Thank you, Father. And he just, what he had already showed me in a dream, my pastor spoke it directly to me. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, Lord. Just you guide the ship and I'll be the passenger. Whatever you tell me to do, I'll go do it. And that was my inspiration, my motivation. I mean, God's plan. Nothing with me. I don't take any credit.
It's just astounding to me the amount of young African American elected officials that really brought in a wave in this last election.
Yes.
People who were not normally engaged in the political process got
Power
engaged.
off.
Yes.
Got engaged, and it was outstanding. It really was.
It really was. And it really is, because people are still on a high. Like, it's our time to do something to make a difference. Like, our time to play is over with. We had our time. Right. So we got to come back and pull the next generation up behind us, because the one before us pulled us up. That's so right. They're asking, how do I get involved? Like, what can I do to help? And I'm like, just, come out, come to the meetings, go visit the schools. The principals, they don't mind, as long as you're not interfering with the studies.
Correct.
Yeah, you got to sign in like a visitor. They give you a limited time frame to move around because you're a visitor, right. And it's a school. Everything has order. So, yeah, right. We have to follow the process. Right. So I'm looking forward to all the people that have contacted me. They're always inboxing me, stopping me in the stores. I'm looking forward to them getting involved.
And I think what's happening is that you're inspiring a lot of people, again, to get involved that was really disengaged from what's happening on the school board. You gave a lot of people a voice that really feel like they didn't have a voice. Yes. And it really is inspirational that you're in the position you are in. I see a lot of great things ahead. Before I was coming over here, I'm serious. I was excited about you coming on, because to have, and a lot of people get the message that I have twisted. Mm-hmm. But symbolism is everything.
Yes.
What we see, we emulate.
Right.
So to see a young black female sitting on a school board, it really is inspiring. And not just for black people, it should be inspiring for everybody. So that means we're moving into a new generation that is inclusive of everybody getting involved.
Yes.
To make our community better as a whole.
Right. That's the
goal. To make our community better as a whole.
Yes.
And that leads us to our next question. How does it feel to be the only young black female on the board? You don't have to answer from a racial standpoint. Just how does it feel? Like, is it scary? Is it, because there's a lot of young girls who are looking up to, and I'm sure they want to hear it. How does it feel being in that position, or is it exciting?
It's very exciting. I will say, going in, of course, I was nervous. My first meeting on swearing in night, I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm really here. Like, Lord, you did this. Okay. I asked you and you did it. Yeah. Like, help me. But it's very exciting. My heart is my heart.
Yeah.
Like to inspire the girls that are coming behind me of all nationalities, you know. Hey, don't let your circumstances, your environment
Your gender.
confine you.
Yeah.
Your gender, things you've gone through or that you may go through, don't let it confine you to the things you desire to do. Have a heart of compassion, a real, genuine heart of compassion, because everyone who says they have a heart of compassion doesn't.
That's correct.
But if you follow your heart and let your heart lead you, everything gonna work out.
That's correct.
So I'm very excited.
I'm excited to what's going to happen in the next 10, 20 years, because things that I believe that you're going to get accomplished on the board are going to have effects for future generations to come.
I believe that. That's my prayer.
And not only that, you really are going to be set the tone and be a trailblazer for future young African American women and women in general who get on the board. They're going to use you as an example of how it was done.
Yeah.
We've had history before in Port Allen with the first African American female mayor. Still so excited about it. I don't care who feels what about it. This is nothing but facts, and I bring you all the facts every Saturday at 7 p.m.
Okay.
I just want to let you know that we had an outstanding first African American female mayor of the city of Port Allen.
Agreed.
And with you, again, breaking through that glass ceiling, I really see you setting the tone for the next future generation of leaders.
Yes, that's the goal.
So tell us what's going on with the school board now. What do you guys have in store, and how does Port Allen High come into play?
Well, on what I can divulge. Yeah. Well, Port Allen has some. Have you been there lately? Did you take the tour?
I haven't took the tour.
Oh my God!
That day that I came at
the alumni game, you had to leave and go to work.
I blasted, not necessarily the school, but I blasted the parish for. I feel like they should have. I'm just being honest. I feel like they should have built a new school. But look, I got off that soapbox because I haven't took the tour and see what was going on in the new Port Allen High. I seen a lot of building and construction, so I'm excited about that. I still feel like we should get a new school.
As many people do.
We need a new school, just like we got a new school. But
as many people do, but just
on
from my personal side, the renovations are amazing. They're nothing like, yeah. The people that took the tour, when they came back, they was like, this not the Port Allen High I went to.
Really?
This Port Allen High 2.0.
Nice?
It's really nice. It's really nice.
Look, y'all hyping me up.
Hey.
I know I'll go live at Port Allen High. It better be nice.
Don't take our word. Go visit it. I mean, it's not the standards of a new school that you would want to see,
Okay.
but the renovations are awesome.
It feels like a new school.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Y'all don't be lying to me, no. There's nothing but the facts.
I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. We have some upcoming renovations that are add-ons at Port Allen Elementary.
Okay.
Those are coming into play. You saw the build up at Con that was already, in the making. These are things that were in the making before I even thought about running.
I have to say this. I wish we could have saved Con High and put it on the National Historical Register North. Got some funding in there and made it an alumni center just like they did at McKinley.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get some parish funds to maybe even build a little center by Con to to at least recognize Con High, to have at least we can recognize Con High because it was in historical school.
It was.
All for education on the west side in general. And I believe that Con High needs more than just a marker in front of the elementary school. And that's just my personal opinion.
Right. We're all entitled.
A lot of people feel that way. Con
Yes,
High
a lot of people.
They really set the standard for education for black students in Port Allen, and not just Port Allen, in the west side.
Yeah.
West Baton Rouge Parish in general. But I was excited to see that we did get some renovations at Con Elementary. And so tell us, what can you at least divulge on what can we expect to see at Port Allen High? Like, without doing it, like, don't get again, just in-game run of
not too much. Not really, no. Just the renovations are awesome. The end result will be phenomenal. there'll be a lot of things for our students to do.
Awesome.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, at least our students will see a fresh new look at what, education is going to be like
Yes.
in this upcoming 21st century.
And they feel really good about it. Like when you talk to them, it's like a different vibe now. You can see the pride coming back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because let's just be honest. I don't think the school and the students have lost their pride, but I just really I really feel as if sometimes when you have something that's been redundant and you're seeing the same thing over and over again, it wears down after generations.
Yeah. Well, not pride, hope. Yeah. They're putting a hope back and like, okay, I need to get this education so I can go and be greater, so I can come back and take care of my community. Because I tell them that's the ultimate goal.
Correct.
Like, we're going to take care of you. You come back and take care of us.
That's it. Right. And I really hope that there's a way to kind of bridge that gap, because what we see is a lot of students graduate from Port Allen High and Brooklyn, and they leave and they do not come back. And I know that's bigger than education. That's
it is.
What you guys have, but it's a part of it. So, can I ask, what are we doing to kind of connect these students to like local schools, and in particular some HBCUs? Is there some way that we as citizens can actively get involved to promote our kids to kind of stay home? I'm not discriminating against those who go out. I'm not.
Okay, good.
I'm being a little biased.
Good.
We can't have our kids graduate from Port Allen High and Brule and go to Southern and Grambling and Xavier and Dillard and come back to the community
and give back. That's a goal that the alumni, Port Allen High alumni, is working on. Okay. Ultimately, we want them to go to college, period, or go to school to get a trade or something that's going to help them be successful, productive individuals. But we're pushing to get more involved, to have our students apply to the HBCUs, because it may be just a lack of them understanding or knowing how to apply, or having someone to motivate them and encourage them to, reach out to their university, apply. If you don't get accepted, you'll know why, and we can move on to the next one. So it's something as simple as that. And the citizens, I always say, parents, please, please, please get involved. We face some things coming up, but you would be mortified to hear some of the things these kids go through. From no support at home, to them having to raise their siblings, to not having money to get clean uniforms. They got to wear dirty clothes to school. It's just that they're in a battle. And I always say, it still takes a village. I believe that. I had a village. I had some awesome, awesome teachers that cared about me. My mom, she worked a lot, but she was in my life. She made sure I was on task. We have to get back to it. It's easy to say, oh, that's a problem child. Right. But it's even easier to find out what the problem is if we just have a conversation. Correct. Don't talk at them, talk to them. Listen more than you talk, because you'll understand what they're going through. Absolutely. So that's just my personal point of view of how citizens and parents and loved ones can get involved. I'm going to stress that to the day I die. I believe that.
And you should, because it's important. We know statistically that African Americans are 3 times more likely to be arrested based upon different crimes than their white counterparts. And we also know statistically that African American that 3 times goes up to about six times more likely to be arrested if they don't complete high school.
Right.
Education is just not important. In the words of Thomas Dewey, education is life itself, and it's very important that Black folks get an education. And here's what I really want to see. I don't know what can be done, but is there any possible way that we could start teaching financial math in school? Because what I'm seeing, and look, I'm not gonna start with the Common Core, because that's a whole nother episode. That's a whole nother episode for a whole nother day. Because 3 + 3 always equals 6. When I was in school, I don't know how y'all came up with 3 dogs, 3 cows. We put it in this box, that box. You had this. Look.
Yeah.
I understand this is a different generation. They show you in your 30s, you're old now.
Yes.
But is there any possible way that we could start teaching our kids how, and start pushing our kids, not necessarily away from liberal arts, but teaching our kids financial literacy on how to balance the budget, how to invest in the stock market? You know, I'm in insurance now, and what I'm seeing, even just selling simple insurance policies,
right,
that our kids who have even sometimes advanced degrees don't understand financial math, and that's a huge gap we have
yes,
when it comes to our white counterparts. Is there any way that we can, kind of?
it's a discussion to see how we can implement some things, because that is a major factor, not only in our culture, but in general, the world,
Yeah.
because a lot of adults don't understand finances, how to budget, how important your credit score is, that a life insurance policy is more important than your car insurance. I mean,
That's hitting the frowning button right now.
I mean, hey, I'm gonna speak my truth. That's what I believe,
and
because I was one who didn't really understand credit and budgeting, financial stability, the importance of life insurance until it started hitting home. And not to say my parents didn't understand it or didn't know about it. It was a topic we never discussed. So once I realized that, I started speaking to the kids, hey, 11, 12 years old, start saving. Every dollar you get, you don't have to spend it. Just trying to teach them some life lessons along with pushing them to get the best education they can in school. So
I see a lot of people on social media. They try to pit financial math versus basic math skills in school. We don't need to be teaching them algebra. Listen, you stupid. I'm just gonna say, you may not say it, but you're an idiot, because you have to teach the basics before you can start to go into financial math. And we can debate this. When I get off, we can go back and forth on Facebook, Twitter. You can at me all day long. Sheldon A. Berry, Sheldon.Berry@gmail.com, numberfactswr@gmail.com. I don't care. Send an email. We are debating on the next show. But we're not putting one against the other.
right,
We're trying to add some common sense to our people, and it is a problem with the next generation. But we see that African Americans have a greater rate of poverty because they don't understand finances.
That's true.
They don't understand finances, and I mean, Brown versus Board of Education was in 1955. We're kind of behind the curve on learning how HBCUs have done a wonderful job to kind of catch us up.
Yeah.
Shout out to the HBCUs
Yeah.
for keeping us in the gap and keeping us in the game. But it's time that our people start to understand dividends and stocks and treasury bonds where we haven't been too exposed to.
Right,
before.
right.
This is a new generation. The old generation done a great job at getting us here, but now this new generation needs to start learning the importance of financial literacy, and I would love to see that implemented on the high school level, even the middle school level, like you were saying.
Yeah, that's where we come in.
That's what we got.
Yeah, we're the generation to pull that generation to push forward, to push past us. Yeah, so.
Look, this is nothing but facts. I'm not going to say that. I'm sorry, I missed the cleanup early today.
I did too.
Sheldon, you talking all that noise, and I don't see you active in the community. Listen, man. You will see me, and you have seen me active in the community, and you will see more of me. You don't tell me to sit down. But it's not about me individually.
Right, it's not.
It's about us as a collective.
And that's good that you made that statement. It's not about you. It's not about me. Say it again.
It's not about me individually. It's about us as a collective. It really is.
Right. It's bigger than us.
It really is.
It's bigger than us.
So I'm going to put it out there, Mr. Grace. I'm not going to let anybody attack you. If they do try to attack you, they got to come to me. I haven't heard a bad word about you. You didn't say great things about you.
Glory to
That's how,
God.
that's how much you love the Lord. You
Hey.
know, I mean, it's a blessing. You
Yes.
have a wonderful smile, you have
Thank
an
you.
awesome spirit,
Thank you.
and I think you're going to bring some very meaningful change to the community that we live in.
That is the
In
goal.
my opinion, not hers, but in my opinion, we have a lot of um, mentalities that have been on the board for years, and there's some recent years that need to die out. That's just my opinion. I'm speaking directly to your hearts.
Mm.
We need some new energy on the school board. It's not saying that what you're doing is wrong, but some of the things that you guys have been implementing and want to implement are outdated. And I say this out of love, I really do. We need some new, fresh ideas on the school board. Because obviously, what we have done has been great to get us here, but we could not carry the same things into the future. And we'll dig a little deeper into that on another episode. And I'm talking about all school board members are welcome to come on to the show. Again, hit us up at wr@gmail.com. But we need some fresh ideas on the school board. We're not expressing legacy that you brought us here on, that you brought us on the school board. We're not discrediting it. We're not discrediting that. But we need some fresh new ideas on the school board. We need different representation on the school board. And a lot of people get offended when we say that, but I mean, it's time out for the old guy mentality. It's time out for the old man game, the good old boy system. And again, it's not taking a shot. It's just that we need some reflective of what the community and what America is. Like more African American females on the board, more young folks on the board, people that actually reflect the community. You guys are doing a wonderful job. I don't hear, a lot of people bashing in our school board members, and that's not what we're about here. But we are going to present the facts. We need some freshness, not just in our school board, but on the city council, the West African Parents Council. We need some young blood in the state house. We need some young blood across the face of the nation. Old men dream dreams, young men have visions. That's what we're debating on that. We need some fresh ideas. I'm talking about so positive, great. Again, that's not what this framework is at all. That's not what
At all.
That is Justin's opinion. That is Justin's opinion.
And we're all entitled to our opinion.
And we are.
I
And
really
we are. Like I said, everybody's not going to agree with that. I understand that. But as long as we can come together with the common idea that we want to play for our kids, I think we're going to
And we work together. I think a lot of people think it's like an individual person that can get things done, but it has to be collectively across. That's the board, that's the council panel, the parish panel, and everyone's not going to agree. But just know that as citizens who elected us, you have the right to come and voice your concerns, your visions, your ideas. We can all sit down and talk.
not just a bunch of moving around in the screen.
Yeah, that's not. We're not gonna get anything accomplished. We're not gonna get anything accomplished.
We don't need that. But we need some real ideas to get things done.
Yeah,
I always say proposal,
exactly. And that took me back when you said that. I won't call her out, but she's an awesome, awesome, awesome educator. For whatever reason, I just had like a beautiful vision for her to lead our parish in education. She's strong, very, very, very intelligent, and she always said those things. If you're gonna present a problem, have a plan to fix it. Her motto was show up in numbers. Numbers will make things happen. But I think our generation wasn't keen or knowledgeable of what was going on or the way we were moving, that we were staying stagnant. We're not moving forward in all areas because it takes each separate entity to come together collectively to get the goal accomplished. So by the board working together, we're ensuring that our students are going to come back and take care of our community. So it's up to everyone involved in every position to make sure that they're contributing to that factor. So we can get the next generation set up and ready to go to keep moving forward so we won't stay stagnant. That's my personal opinion.
Absolutely. Look, I agree with everything that you said. I really do. Everybody's not going to agree on everything.
Yeah.
But
That's,
like you said, each and every individual entity has to come together to make the community great.
right.
Not make it great again, but make it great in general. And again, that's not so much.
We are great. We just got we're already great. We just have to shine our light a little brighter as a whole.
There are greater levels that we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are more things that we have to accomplish. And if we're going to be the shining city that I really believe God has intended for Allen to be,
Yes.
then we're going to have to do some new things in a different way
Right.
moving forward.
Right. Because to whom much is given, much is required. That's correct. That's correct.
You know, it was a great word, Spider-Man.
Not Spider-Man. True. I have to go see it. Don't give me details. Yeah. I will be there. I love Avengers.
And it will captivate you.
I will be there.
Even the symbolism of it is actually reflective of what we're talking about, and you will see that.
Yeah.
You want to give any shout outs or any closing remarks? Just a letter of thanks, a word of thanks, I'm sorry, for people who have supported you. Anybody in particular? I know you have a couple of people.
Yeah, and I hate to name call. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
support you and give you that mentorship.
Yeah.
But anybody that you want to just really thank, I know you might want to thank the citizens of my district.
Yes, thank you all, District 6 and surrounding districts, because I had a lot of people that supported me outside of my district, and I just appreciate that. You know, blessings and love always. That's my thing. That's my motto. From the depths of me, I appreciate you. I hate calling names because I don't want to miss anyone. I've had some very, very powerful conversations, phone calls, inboxes. You all know who you are. I just appreciate that. You really spoke to my heart, my spirit, and it just drove me to keep pushing, keep moving forward, and just never look back. I always block out negativity because my spirit can't operate in it. So I receive positivity and I operate in that, and I speak positivity. So blessings and love to everyone. Yeah, that's about all I have. Parents, get involved. Please, please get involved. Guardians, the grandparents can't do it alone. Their time is yeah, grandparents can't do it alone. Mom, dad, we have to show up. For whatever reason that you're not able to, just take an hour out of a week. That job is gonna be there. Sleep is gonna be there. Whatever you're doing, just put it to the side for 1 hour and just check on your child. Just have a open-ended conversation, full of love, understanding. Just talk and listen. Go to their schools, get involved. Whatever they're doing, just get involved. Show them that you support them. That's the biggest thing we can do. Yeah, so.
Power on. Connect.
Projected. It'll be ready for the school year. Projected. Provided that the weather holds up. We'll have more information coming as we get the updates. Yeah. And the new Cane View is going to be awesome, too. That's the combination of Duval and Chamberlain. Cane View. Yeah. Cane View is going to be awesome. So shout out to the Irwinville area. I'm looking forward to visiting that school once it's up. So,
Okay. Any last remarks?
no, I think I gave you just about everything that was in me.
I just wanted to, I know you got to get out of here, and your son's done an awesome job.
Yeah, thank you.
In basketball, I hope that he continues to thrive. He has outstanding
Prayerfully.
mother and a support system, and
Yeah.
peace and blessings to him always.
Thank you.
Young king.
Yes.
And my sister, again, I could not be more proud. I was not here to cast my vote.
I
You
appreciate
have my
you.
prayers and my support.
That's
You have a conglomerate of people that are behind you, that are praying you, that are covering
yes.
over you always.
I receive it. I appreciate it.
God's got a special work for you to do. And that's new work for our young kids.
However he sees fit to use me, I'm available.
And
I fall short. I'm human like everybody is. I don't want anyone to misconstrue what I'm saying, but I'm available. However he sees fit to use me.
how can the people reach out to you if they have a question?
If you have a question, Sharika Grace on Facebook.
Okay?
My phone number is 225-424-9103.
Okay?
My email is cgrace, that's C as in Sharika, Grace 247 at yahoo.com. And I'm on Instagram, C_Gracie.
Underscore Gracie on Instagram. You have a down-to-earth District 6 and the What Husband is Parish area. I want to let you know you have a very down-to-earth, very personable and approachable elected official in West Baton Rouge Parish.
I appreciate that.
I really see her, and again, I really see God anointing and bringing her to be our next school board president. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and let her go so she can support her son in his basketball game. And I want to give a couple announcements. Next week we're going to have, and I know Brandon Pass is going to just pick me
Wow.
I mean, Brandon, we've been having you come on the show for the last 3 Saturdays, bro.
I love Brandon. He's
And for
awesome.
some reason, man, like my schedule got misconstrued. My producer already ripped the crap out of me. But I promise you, bro, we're going to have you on the show next week, next Saturday at 7 p.m. But we're going to be divulging in race relations in Port Island and West Baton Rouge. That's going to be a very interesting show. Not because of, so some of you might think we're going to sit up here and debate. That's not what's going to happen. We're not going to argue. We're going to talk about how do we fix some of the racial tension, because it is in Port Island, and it's not to create problems, it's to fix it, right?
Yeah.
And in order to fix these things, we have to bring certain facts to the table. And I think Brandon Bass comes from a perspective as a white male who coaches predominantly African American students, who wants what's great for everybody in the community.
Yes, he does. He's
He really
awesome.
does.
Yeah, he's
He
amazing.
He really is. He's a stand-up guy. Went to school with his brother.
Yeah.
And he's doing awesome work at Port Island High. And he has a interesting perspective that might not necessarily line up with how I feel, but I value him and respect him as
Right.
a brother and as a friend, and I want his opinion.
And that's where it starts. Yeah.
I really do, Sister Grace. I want them to come on the show so we can at least come to the table and talk about how do we fix it.
Right.
How do we move forward?
Stop talking about the problem, be a solution. Yeah. Stop talking about the problem, be a part of the solution.
Stop talking about the problem, be a part of the solution. I get a campaign slowly hitting. I hear a handle will shout, I hear a campaign slowly coming in. Say it one more time. No, but seriously, it was an honor and a privilege having you on the show.
It was an honor being here.
If you ever need nothing but facts for anything, you already know how to reach out to me. Again, we were friends before this. We continue to be friends.
Yes.
And I hope that, by you having you on the show, people will, this will tear down a lot of the stereotypes and misconceptions of what we're trying to do.
Yeah, hopefully.
We're just trying to spread the information, bring the facts to the people, and make people aware that, there's a great change coming to our community.
I really believe it's coming.
A lot of young
it's here.
Officials that are going to come in and make a change. We got some people that are running for parish council.
Awesome.
We got some people that are running for city council. We got some people that are running for chief of police.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it. I sure did. I'll say it again. Got some people running for police, some people running for sheriff, some people running for statewide elected officials, and these are young folks.
That's
And
awesome.
guess who inspired?
God.
And he used the best of Christ.
Rise up. That's all I can say. Rise up.
Rise up. Southern University graduate,
Yes.
HBCU right here in Baton Rouge, Sister Sharika Grace. We will see you on the next show. First of all, we want to thank you for coming out.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling.
I will have your shirt.
Hey, it's
I have
okay.
your shirt. You gonna rock it?
I will.
Okay,
I will.
Rock it like a cut off.
Hey, if you invite me, I will come. If you gift me, I will use it.
That's another campaign. It's called the Keep on Fire today, baby. Sharika Grace, give her
Thank
a big
y'all.
round of applause if you're sitting at home. This is nothing but facts. Port Allen, Port Allen, Louisiana, Brooklyn, the West Side, stand up.
Yes.
We will see you next Saturday at 7 p.m. You know we're coming on at 7:30. Nothing but facts. God bless you. We'll see you on the next one.